Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who's been on this journey with me and continuing, and thank you so much. I started this in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, stating out loud I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt. And I was going to do a weekly video, which I was able to do, and I'm still going strong. And I've been reporting back how fear, shame, and guilt lives with me every day, and I have to break up with it on a daily basis. And it is a practice, and I am practicing. And I invite all of you to practice with me. Last week I was talking about, I've been talking about my ego and planning versus not planning, and realizing that I wasn't a good planner up until now, but I am learning that I need to start taking action. And I know our world is in such turmoil right now, and we are in a pandemic, which we have never been in. We are in, I can't, like, what is going on in the world with the death of George Floyd and the police and the riots and the looting and all of that right now is devastating. It is devastating to me. I was watching the news on Saturday night, and I try not to watch the news because it is so upsetting to me. And I've been thinking about this, and how I survived most of my life was by turning my head and pretending like things weren't happening when they were. And that's how I learned how to survive. And I know a lot of people learn to survive that way too. I'm not the only one. However, what I've been woken up to is my life and myself and to God, that turning my head is no longer an option for me anymore. So denial was a beautiful place to live until you can't live there anymore. And I don't live there anymore. And, I want to say the right thing, and I want to do the right thing, and I hope that I do, but I'm human. I love people. I love people so much. Everybody who knows me knows I don't care who you are. When I see anybody, I see God and I see love. And I know that we are living in such fear right now. And how people choose to look at fear and how they behave when they're in it is different for everybody. And for me, it was pretend like it's not really happening. And but for right now, it is happening, and this is real. And judging people, the judgment that we have on everybody else is actually a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And whenever you are pointing the finger at somebody else, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. So it is very easy to sit and judge and tell other people what they should be doing. But most of the time, the people who are judging the most are the ones who feel the worst. And they're mostly people who are not going to be able to help the situation. So I know for me, when I feel the best, I don't have time to judge or worry about what everybody else is doing wrong. When I feel good, I'm too busy feeling good. I don't care what you're doing. I'm doing me. So right now in this time, if we can learn how to be well, and how to be well is not going after other people. And if you intentionally are trying to hurt other people or yourself, that is a sickness. And that needs to be addressed. And it is not your fault. And but once you realize you are sick and you choose to do nothing about it, then it is your fault. And I believe a lot of people right now are screaming for help. And I want to say that I see you and I hear you. And I was screaming for help my whole life from the inside. But when you're in pain, you lose your voice and it takes your breath away. And sometimes you need other people to be your voice until you're able to get yours. And that's what had to happen for me. And I now have my voice back. And I feel like part of my job is to help other people find their voice. But when you are in horrible situations, it's hard to talk. And I get that. And acting out is just a way to get attention. But it also has consequences. And I am not judging anybody. But I don't believe in bad or good. I think there's sickness and there's wellness. And a lot of people are sick. And I've been very sick myself. And I'm on my way to wellness. And I want other people to be on their way to wellness too. And it starts through one person at a time, one breath at a time, one day at a time. And it is not an easy fix. And it doesn't happen overnight. And we're in a time of instant gratification. And if something doesn't happen within 5 seconds, it's too long. But change takes time. And you guys, I watched one of the best movies, and if you get a chance to watch it, it's free on Showtime right now, but it's called The Best of Enemies. And if you get a chance, I invite you to watch it. You never know who the person is that is here to help you and help you see. And it doesn't matter the color of their skin. So I want to talk to people who have been through what I've been through, who have survived what I've survived, not who studied it, not who went to school for it, but I want to talk to the person who lived it. So thank you so much to everybody for watching and continuing to watch. And please stay tuned, and I will see you all next week.